What is going on, Pokepeeps? Today's matches are in the Great League, and it's kind of like a part 2 to my last PvP video. That is because it is the same exact team. So let's make this a quick little introduction. It's a Weather Ball team. It is a Alolan Ninetales and Politoed Weather Ballers. The reason I chose them is because they are very, very aggressive with their Weather Balls. They get to the Weather Ball very quickly. Powder Snow gives a lot of energy quickly, does a lot of damage really quickly too. Love Powder Snow plus Weather Ball. And then Politoed has Mud Shot, which will give you a lot of energy but doesn't really do much damage, but that's okay. Politoed will get to that Weather Ball very quickly with Mud Shot and can get to Earthquake really quickly with that Mud Shot. The goal of this team is to pressure shields, so I can then send out Registeel. Hopefully I'll have a shield or even both my shields with Registeel, giving Registeel plenty of time to charge up its very powerful moves of Focus Blast and Flash Cannon. With that being said, let's jump right into the battles. First match up against Utah 619. Let us you go. Great matchup is an Obstagoon. Would be even better if I was running Charm, but I am running Powder Snow. But that is okay. I could totally fake a Dazzling Gleam to see if I can get the shield and then just Weather Ball the heck out of this thing. They get to the move first. I'm taking the risk here, and it's just a Cross Chop. The thing I would have to worry about most is if it was running Gunk Shot, but if it's running Cross Chop, it's most likely Cross Chop Night Slash. You typically don't see an Obstagoon without Night Slash. Alright, do not get the shield, so I'm just going to lay on the firepower with the Weather Balls. I do get the shield there. I'm going to be able to get to my next one pretty quickly. I decide that I am also going to shield. Pretty confident I can get this Weather Ball very quickly. Let's see who gets their move first. Ooh. Oh, we actually CMP tied. Alright, so I let this go through. I don't want to send in the Registeel because it is weak to the counters and the cross chops. So I am sending out Politoed to quickly get to a Weather Ball and just try and take care of this Obstagoon as quickly as possible. So down goes the Obstagoon. They bring out a I bring out Registeel. They bring out Abomasnow. So Registeel is going to resist anything this Abomasnow can fire. And they didn't switch. They stayed into the Registeel, so that's telling me that they probably have like a fairy type or something back there. There it is, there was the fairy type, okay. Meaning that I can go into Flash Cannon and be perfectly safe, do not need to go into Focus Blast whatsoever. They do not shield the Flash Cannon, doing a very, very large chunk to this Clefable. That might have been the wrong move because now I can lock down the Clefable, get to another Flash Cannon into the Abomasnow. I think what they're hoping is to get the Abomasnow into my Politoed, so they do waste the shield there. But Registeel is bulky enough where nothing this Abomasnow does is going to matter. So there's the Flash Cannon, and that was a fantastic first game showing off Registeel's bulkiness. Alright, second match up against Hoopa-tastic. I like that name, it's very interesting. Fantastic matchup. They're leading with Drag Algae. We are leading with Alolan Ninetales. Them being Dragon type, they are going to be weak against the Ice type. I believe they're running Dragon Tail, which we resist because we're the Fairy type. Why my opponent is still in, I'm not even sure. There they go. They send out the Azumarill. So we send out Registeel. Registeel isn't like a direct counter to Azumarill, but I am going to be able to do a nice chunk of damage if they let this Flash Cannon go through. And I can counter it pretty well if it's running Play Rough and Ice Beam. There's literally nothing they can do. So I usually don't shield the first charge move to see what they do. It is the Hydro Pump. As you can see, Hydro Pump does a nice chunk of neutral damage to my Registeel. Now I know I have to be careful, otherwise they will KO me. In comes my next Flash Can. This won't KO, but it'll make it very close. Yep, they are now in the red. But now I have to be careful because if they Hydro Pump me, I will be KO'd. So I decided to play it safe and shield. I'm going to do a couple more lock-ons. They do Hydro Pump, whereas was not bluffing with an Ice Beam. That is wonderful. Great call by us. I get as much energy as I can, fire the Flash Can, either get the shield or a KO. Let's see. Oh, I got the last shield. What do you know? So I believe I decided to let Registeel get KO'd here. Oh no, they were Ice Beaming. Okay. Still got KO'd. I'm going to be able to farm a little bit of energy off of the Azumarill. Send out the Ninetales. If they get to an Ice Beam, I'm going to be able to resist it, so I don't have to use a shield. So yeah, letting my Weather Ballers get any bit of energy advantage can be very, very dangerous for my opponent. They send out a Galvantula, which is perfect because we do not want Galvantula and Politoed to meet. We're going to be able to fire a bunch of Weather Balls, not giving them a chance to even get to a charge move with that Galvantula. Back out comes the Drag Algae, going to shield in case of a poison move. And it's actually Aqua Tail. Okay. I was expecting like an Acid Spray, but no, Aqua Tail. We're able to get to the Weather Ball, and this should be able to KO the Drag Algae in one hit. Excellent. And yep, down it goes. A great second match. We're looking good, Weather Ball team. So far, 2 for 2 up against a Bob. Let's go, Bob. They sent out a Abomasnow. Okay, so this is actually a so-so matchup. We're going to be doing neutral damage while we're actually going to resist his ice typing, and he wasn't doing anything there. Okay, I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe my opponent was looking away, but you do not look away on a Weather Ball team, otherwise you are going to be taken advantage of. So we are getting to Weather Balls very quickly here. Our opponent not playing anything for that few seconds we took full advantage of. They have to shield. I actually throw out another Weather Ball, and they actually switch into Jellicent. They caught my Weather Ball. This is going to save them quite a bit. Alright, so I'm hoping to get to some side shocks here. Jellicent is a very great wall for my team. Like, I can only do so much neutral damage. Like, I can do neutral damage with the Earthquake, and I can do neutral damage with the Psyshocks, and that's about it. It resists Flash Can, it resists Focus Blast. Oh, they actually get a Bubble Beam Shield Bait out of me, so that was another fantastic play by my opponent. You know, for a guy that wasn't paying attention for the first couple of seconds, he's doing pretty good. So I'm able to get another Psyshock in. Now I'm just going to aim for a Weather Ball. Now I'm like, are you going to Bubble Beam or Shadow Ball me? Let's see what you do. They do Shadow Ball, so I made the right play in just going for the shield. So I overcharge quite a bit, getting like half a Weather Ball of energy left in there. Going for a Weather Ball, hoping to KO the Jellicent, and I do. So I do have to remember still that my Ninetales is debuffed. Out comes the Abomasnow. I do not mind it getting knocked out, because I can send in Registeel, which will take full advantage of Abomasnow being an Ice Grass type. They actually fire a Weather Ball. I'm not sure if they thought that would be enough to KO the Ninetales, but definitely wouldn't, being that Ice resists Ice. I almost got to my Weather Ball. I wouldn't even need to switch to Registeel. So they see Registeel, they switch into the Shadow Swampert. Okay, so this is a very, very strong Swampert. They still have a shield, yep. But this Swampert is lacking in any form of defense. So I send out the Politoed, hopefully to resist any of the Hydro Cannons that these things are known for. I do get the shield. If they are running an Earthquake, this might be the end of Politoed. Let's see what they're running. Sludge Wave will do a lot. There's Sludge Wave. Okay, Sludge Wave does a lot, but it's not going to be enough. We're going to be able to get to the Weather Ball really quickly to KO the Swampert. So now all I got left is that Abomasnow, which is wonderful because it's going to do absolutely nothing to my Registeel. If I had actually gotten to the Weather Ball, Politoed could have taken this Abomasnow out pretty easily. Down I go. Out comes the Registeel. And this is going to be a good game. I can easily lock down my opponent, but good for them for going down fighting. So I'm not sure if I won this match because of the few seconds that they weren't responding, but honestly, we had some pretty good matchups here. We took advantage of those few seconds, and we got our third win. Fourth match up against Mrs. Oak. Oh, okay, Miss Oak, let's go. Altaria into Alolan Ninetales. We are getting some pretty great matchups with these leads. They send in a Wigglytuff, and we are now going to wall that with a Registeel. Going right into the Flash Cannon, going to hopefully KO this Wigglytuff in one shot. Let's see. Yep, down it goes. Looking great. They can send in Altaria. The Dragon Breath will do a lot. Oh, they gave up. Okay, 4 wins. Fifth match up against a Jozu Bionic. So how about that last match? That might have been like one of the quickest battles I've ever done. They send out a Dusclops. So This is most likely an XL Dusclops. I'm not exactly sure what to expect here. I've never seen XL Dusclops, and I've always kind of wanted to make one, but no access to Duskull XL candy right now. Gotta hope for a nest somewhere, if it's even a nestable Pokemon. So anyway, it's firing a Fire Punch. Oh, okay. So that's gonna do some nice, super effective damage to my Ninetales. We pretty much got to our moves at the same time, but it looks like I'm going first. Bam. So I get down pretty low, and I have to decide here, can I even hold on from this Fire Punch? Decide not to shield. Oh, I hold on just a little bit. They are able to hex me down. Very close matchup here. Gotta hope for a revenge KO. Send out the Politoed, hoping to possibly catch the Fire Punch. Don't want to send out Registeel to get Fire Punch. And it goes Ice Punch, which is still not very effective, so, you know, I can live with that. They send out a Pelipper. So Pelipper is going to resist anything my Politoed does to it, so I have to send out my Registeel. Not the best matchup because their Water-type Weather Balls are going to be doing neutral damage to me. And my Flash Cannons are just going to be doing a lot of damage. With Pelipper being the Water-type, this might not be very effective. Yep, not very effective. But still does a nice chunk of damage. So I decide to shield this Weather Ball just to keep my Registeel around a little longer. Trying to Flash Can this Pelipper as much as I can, because if I can get it low enough, I can still Weather Ball it with Politoed and be okay, and just hope whatever else is going on, Politoed can handle. So, charging up, gotta fire the Flash Can, overcharge just a tiny bit. It's very possible this Pelipper has another Weather Ball like in the back. Like, that's just the danger of Weather Ball. I'm able to swap into them using a Weather Ball into the Politoed, saving a shield, so that was a wonderful play by me. Now I'm charging up a little extra. They send out their Dusclops. They're probably hoping to catch a Weather Ball as well, but no luck. It is a Unnovan Stunfisk, so it is ground electric type. So we're both going to be doing super effective damage to each other, but I had more energy. So I'm going to be able to get to my Weather Balls extremely quickly. They have no shields left. Meanwhile, I still have my one. This is actually going to be a fairly close game, it looks like. They actually Mud Bombed me. It was not a discharge. You know, that was still a good move by me to shield, because I still wouldn't want my Politoed getting KO'd. You see, like, at the range I am right now, that Mud Bomb would have got me. So they bring back out the Pelipper, but luckily we were able to Mud Shot down that Unnovan Stunfisk. Out comes my Weather Ball, even not very effective. It still did a nice enough chunk to give us the win. So 5 wins. How awesome is that? Weather Ball team is OP. Anything with Weather Ball is like almost immediately a meta Pokemon. I know Hippowdon gets a Rock-type Weather Ball now in this season, but I haven't even seen it once, so I don't think that saves it. Hippowdon gets, like, the Fang fast moves, and those are famously bad. Oh, we got an Ariados in our PvP encounter. That's great, because I don't have a good Ariados. So I'm currently looking for one to possibly use as a PvP Pokemon in a future video. If that's something you're interested in seeing, leave it in the comments, and I'll get to work on it. So a 5 for 5 gets us up the rankings a bit on our way to 18. Ariados is bad. So thank you for joining me tonight, guys. I hope you enjoyed the PvP matches. As I said earlier, these are matches from a video from earlier this week. Same team. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. If you have not seen the Twitch channel, I do have a Twitch channel, twitch.tv/TheRangerCurly. I go on at least once a week right now. Eventually, I'll make a schedule, just haven't quite figured it out yet. As always, trainers, happy hunting.